What if I told you that changing your morning routine meant that you would transform your business into being something way more successful than it currently is? I know it's hard to imagine, but all top performers and successful people, especially entrepreneurs, have a morning routine that they stick to, and it serves them very well professionally. The first thing is to wake up early. There's nothing more important than getting all these personal, fulfilling things done in the morning before your workday starts that really helps you have the very successful workday. Now, the reason this is really powerful is because it slows down your morning, it gives you time to plan, it gives you time to think, and it gives you time to just knock out some personal stuff that makes the rest of your day easier. One thing that's really important is to get moving. So get up, go for a walk, go for a jog, work out in the gym, do some yoga, do some stretches, whatever it is that gets you moving in the morning. It'll build you energy for the rest of the day. Some people like to work out at lunch or like to work out at night, but you really only reap the benefits of that energy that you create from after you work out. So if you're doing it in the second half of the day, you're only really reaping the benefits of half of the day instead of the whole day. So if you get that done in the morning, you'll reap that energy reward all day long. It also does a lot for your mindset. There's something about, that saying where you make your bed in the morning and it makes the rest of your day kind of come together. It's the same thing as that. It's like when you wake up and you do something hard and you commit to something that you generally don't love to do, it makes the rest of the day easy because you've already made a hard decision and knocked it out. You've already made that bed, you've already worked out. The next thing that's really important is to feed your mind. I'd recommend at least reading 10 pages a morning or a half an hour of audio. That could be like a podcast, it could be a book on tape, it could be anything, just something that's business related or growth mindset related personally, or it could just be, enjoyable reading, whatever that might be for you. But it gets your mind really working for you in the morning, so that way when you show up professionally, you've already got the wheel spinning. The next part is planning your day. I actually like to plan my day the night before, so that way when I wake up, I know what my day is going to look like. Or you could do it in the morning. But sometimes what you have in the plan for your day might not be the right thing, because if you really think about what your priorities are, what your day looks like might be in the wrong order. Usually it's the hardest thing for your day is the most important, that determines whether your day was successful. Usually people push that off till last, and then sometimes it doesn't get done. Instead, put it first, and then the rest of your day is easy because you got the most important thing done and the hardest thing done. And so now everything else is just insignificant in comparison to that. Another great thing is to practice gratitude. Take out a journal and just write maybe 3 things that you're grateful for. It really gets that positive mindset going and prepares you for the rest of the day. The next thing is really to set your intentions for the day. Who do you want to show up as? Who do you want to become that day? I like to mentally rehearse what I'm going to do that day. So I already have my day planned out. I know what it's going to look like. And so I might, mentally rehearse, and it's actually a meditation that you can do, and think about, okay, I know I need to set 2 new appointments. So I'm going to envision myself going through that routine of however you generate appointments. I'm going to go through that routine and I'm going to visually see myself setting those appointments. And then I'm going to actually visually see myself going on a couple of appointments that I know I have scheduled today, and I'm going to sign that new buyer that I'm meeting with in buyer agency, and I'm going to sign that new seller that I'm meeting with on a listing agreement. And then I'm going to envision other parts of my day. Maybe it's going out to eat with, somebody I'm not really that fond of, and I'm kind of apprehensive to even do it, but I know I need to get through it. So I'm going to actually envision myself having a great time at that meeting, at that dinner. So that way when I show up, I've mentally rehearsed that it's already happened, and it makes it that much more likely to happen for me. And it's just like when a golfer walks up to that ball and addresses that ball, before they do anything, they actually stand behind it and they look at that ball and they picture themselves swinging and hitting that ball. And they picture themselves curving that ball around the tree, landing onto the green, rolling into the cup. That's what they do, and you can watch golf. You see athletes do it all the time. They mentally rehearse every single play, every single shot, and that's what top performers do. They mentally rehearse that thing. So if you do that for your whole day, these meetings that you have, these appointments you're gonna set, this dinner that you have, what you're doing is you're tricking your mind into the fact that it's already happened, and it's gonna make it that much more likely to occur and happen for you. So you're gonna show up to those meetings with more confidence. You're gonna show up to that dinner with more energy, and you're just gonna be more successful as a result of it. So, whether the team you're at gives you energy or sucks energy away from you, it's something to pay attention to. Are you at a place that is having these kind of good conversations about how to be successful? and it gives you energy to listen to and talk to and be in that kind of environment every day? Or are you at an office that sucks the life out of you and you don't like going into it, and it doesn't give you energy and it's not helping you professionally? It's something to consider, because a lot of people are in the wrong environment and they could be very successful and they're not seeing the success that they could because they're in the wrong office. And so I would just question if that's you. We're looking for some more people right now, so we like growth-minded individuals. If you want to have more conversations like this, come join us and we'd love to work with you. Thanks so much for watching.